Well, the virtual presidential election is a competition for the youth of America. It's to help them to nourish their oral and written skills and to nourish their leadership capacity so they can be great leaders as they get older.
Okay, that's wonderful. When did you guys start this competition?
Well, we started developing the idea over 2 years ago.
Okay.
But we actually started the competition on February 17th of this year. That's when the primaries round started.
Basically, it's going to run almost identical to a presidential election, but everything's going to be done virtually.
Exactly.
There's also going to be some speeches that will have to be done in person, but they will also be uploaded to the website, correct?
Correct.
Okay. I was also letting them know that the rules are basically the same. You have to be the big, most important rule is that you have to be
a U.S.
citizen.
Correct.
Born, right?
Not necessarily born. You just have to be a U.S. citizen, and you could be a U.S. citizen living anywhere in the world. Since it's a virtual competition, all you need is an internet connection and a camera and a computer.
Akeem, let's talk about the benefits or the prize at the end of this competition.
Okay, well, the number one prize is the $30,000 scholarship, which will be divvied up amongst the 4 finalists. And you can either use that money to go to school, or you can receive it as cash and use it for whatever you please.
Okay, so this $30,000 scholarship is going to be divided up between the 4 top candidates?
Correct. Well, it's the winner of the presidency and the winner of the vice presidency get 10 each, and then the 2 runners-up get 5 each. The winners, the virtual president and virtual vice president, will have the opportunity to host their own current events talk show.
What else?
Those are the top 2 prizes that we have, and one thing I want to say is that the contest really nourishes leadership skills. So whether you're into politics or not, it's a great competition to be a part of. Say you won the top prize of the virtual president and you won the $10,000. You may not necessarily be in school, but say you're an entrepreneur and you wanted to invest that into a business. It'll be a great way of doing that as well.
Exactly. Because it really nourishes, you'll get coaching within the competition, is that correct?
Correct. You'll get coaching in competition. We have election headquarters at the website, and each candidate we will reach out to the candidates and give them tips on how they can perform well during the competition. Okay,
that's awesome too, because most competitions, it's very important for you to know what you're doing good and what you need to improve on, maybe your posture, or the way you're talking.
Exactly.
Awesome, that's great. Okay, Akeem, so we've basically discussed a little bit about what the competition is and what the prizes are. Let's talk about the rules and the process of the competition. Okay, so let's say I want to be, I want to register or I want to participate. What do I do first?
Well, the first thing you do is go to the website, www.virtualpresidentusa.com, and you click to register as a candidate. And once you click to register as a candidate, you'll then go into your campaign headquarters and upload your first primaries video.
The video is a 3-minute video, right?
Yes, 2 to 3 minutes.
Okay.
Correct.
What's next, Akeem?
Well, one thing I want to point out is that you could use your cell phone if you choose to take the video. It's as easy as holding out your cell phone, like this one here, and just
or mine,
doing a video like this.
A selfie video?
Yeah, a selfie video.
They're like, okay, I want to be elected president because I will work on, the health issues or the educational issues that we have or the security of our country.
Yeah. Speaking of that, the actual video, first, we want you to introduce yourself, of course. Secondly, we want to know why you think you'll be a great virtual president or virtual vice president. Thirdly, we want to know your campaign slogan. Basically, what are you running for? And how you're going to use that campaign slogan to help you propel through the elections. We also want to know the party you plan on running for.
The party?
Yeah, but it's not the typical political parties.
Okay.
It's your personal party, whether it be an organization or, say, a business or whoever shares your ideas that you want to represent. You will represent that party in the elections if you choose to.
Okay, so for example, I could run for the Salinas party?
Exactly.
Okay, that's very interesting.
Yeah.
Awesome, so we have the video uploaded. What happens next?
Okay, after you upload your primaries video, you want to then get your family, friends, your mentors, everybody you know in your community to start supporting you and voting for you. There's a couple of ways that they can support you. A, they could go to the actual elections platform and vote for your video, and that helps with your popular vote. But also, they could start sharing your videos on social media and getting their followers involved as well.
Okay, awesome. So we have that settled. The videos are being spread. What happens next?
Now, once you're in the primaries round, when the primaries round ends is at the end of Memorial Day, yeah, at the end of May. That's when the primary round ends.
So what happens?
Okay, at the end of Memorial Day, we'll select who moves on to the next round, and that selection will drop down to 32 candidates in each region. Remember, this is a national competition.
What happens then?
Okay, so after the Memorial Day round, those candidates who make it through will make it to the Independence Day round. Now, each round, we will give the candidates a topic that we want them to discuss, and there's a weighted judging criteria. We have the popular vote, which is the candidates and how much support they can generate around themselves via social media, etc. Then we have a judges panel who will vote their actual speech to be graded.
Okay. And the judges, the grading will start starting on Memorial Day or after the 32 are selected?
Correct. The 32 per region. After they're selected, that's when the judges panel will start to critique as well.
Okay.
Once you make it, we have the Memorial Day round, then we have the Independence Day round, which is July 4th, of course.
And how many are those selected?
At Independence Day, it will be 16 from each region. So it really cuts in half each round.
Okay.
And those 4 make it to what we call the finale, which is the daily event. It'll be held here at the Jimmy Carter Presidential Center on January 15th.
So what happens at that event?
At that event, it's basically where the winners will be announced. And whoever wins the competition, vice president and president, will have the opportunity to deliver what we call the State of the American Address. Just how the president pulls up in his motorcade, we're going to send out a motorcade for each of the finalists so they can walk in with their own Secret Service team and be escorted in so they can have that prestige just like the actual president himself.
Okay. So awesome. So we're going like literally line. Basically, it's going to be the same.
Yeah, exactly. Just like the State of Union address you see on TV, it's going to have that kind of
feel.
That feel to it.
That's awesome.
After they're escorted in, each candidate will deliver their State of the American Address. Okay, and after that's done, we would announce and elect our first virtual president and first virtual president of the United States. Once that's done, the term lasts for a full year. So if you got elected virtual president, you'll be virtual president for a full year. And at the elections headquarters, what we'll do for you is, with our marketing firm, we'll arrange for you to deliver speeches at certain venues around the nation, and paid speeches at that.
Akeem, when you first heard about this, what were your initial thoughts?
The virtual presidential elections? Well, my uncle's the founder of it, and he's the one who ran the idea past me. And I thought it was absolutely an excellent idea, outstanding. That's why I came on board with the project, because in today's political climate, there's really a lot of, Democrat, Republican bickering back and forth. And we feel like there's no way to get actual issues solved when there's too much hatred going back and forth.
Exactly.
So this is an apolitical initiative that really wants to see the issues from an objective standpoint and to really voice it. And we feel like the best way to start is with the youth.
Okay, that's awesome. And I share your same thoughts, I think this is wonderful. I share the same feelings, the same thoughts, that there is a little bit too much hatred going on and we can't, like you said, solve anything.
Exactly.
So if we're going to be the future leaders, then present us with the opportunity to solve these issues.
Exactly. And break down that barrier between, Democrat, Republican, Libertarian, so forth and so on.
Exactly. And also between more so the adult world and our world. Because we're eventually going to be in their place.
Exactly.
So if they really wanted to hear what America has to say, they should focus on the youth, which is the future of America.
Exactly. And that actually helps you think of a point, is that this initiative is also, it's a community-oriented, family-oriented initiative, because we not only want the youth to participate, but we want the parents, the sisters or brothers, the mentors, etc., to participate as well. Mm-hmm. Are you familiar with the role of a campaign manager?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Well, a youth can hire their, say, mother as their campaign manager to really help them, to nourish their talent and help them to excel in the competition and offer them tips and advice as well.
Alrighty, is there anything that you want to say to the public? And we have a couple minutes left, so go on ahead.
Okay, well, I would like to see a lot of candidates get on this project. It's a great project. It'll help to nourish and groom your leadership skills, and it could take you to great lengths. And I would like to see parents, teachers, uncles, aunts, grandmothers, etc., rally behind their youth and go to the website and vote for them and help to give them advice and tips on how they could perform well to win this competition. It's a great opportunity.